Hello, welcome to Civil 3D corridor modeling tutorial. My name is Abdul Hamid. In our previous video, we extracted a surface from corridor model. We are gonna create a new surface in our corridor model so that those two surfaces will help us to create a visual reference over here in this profile view. Okay, so I'm gonna come to our corridor, right click, go to properties, and then I will come to surfaces, and then this invert level surface, I just to delete it first because I created by myself while working with my model. So I'm gonna create it again. I'm gonna create we already have one surface which is there, and name is top of drainage channel. We are going to create a new surface called invert level surface. So I'll click this guy and we'll give this surface a name called invert level surface. Now I need to add some sort of information to this new surface. It does not have any information yet, and I can add information from this list. I will add invert level code to it. Invert level code, when I add it to this, you can add any code to this surface by pressing this plus button. When you click it, this will get added to it. Just press OK, review the corridor, and it has been the new surface has been created. Now what I can do is I can go to surfaces, and I can select all surfaces, and I can change their style to really a good tool that you can use is that if you want to make multiple selection at a time, I want to change the surface style of all three surfaces at once. How can I do this? Just click the surfaces, select the surface in the top at the top, and shift and surface at the bottom, and then just keep pressing shift button and right click, and we're gonna do it again. Keep shift button pressed and click this style part, and just change the color to no display. No display will actually no display is a style which will make everything invisible, and I can confirm it by pressing this button, and then if I come over here, it's all bulbs are off, so it will make everything invisible. Now surfaces are gone, they are not there in the plan view, but the surface that I created right now, I need to show it. All other surfaces have no display style attached to them, but that only surface that I need to show is I can come over here and change its style to surface properties. I will change its style to gridded. Okay, so now it is showing in my plan view. Now what I can do is that I will apply different color to the surfaces in my section view. First thing is that if I select my section view, there is a special tool available called sample more sources. What does it do? If you want to add specific things which we call as sections in your section view, then you can make use of this option, sample more sources. How? Let's say if I select it and I click this sample more sources, over here in this list, whatever is there will be shown in your section view, and things over here, they will not be shown. So I'm gonna remove ground from my list right now and see what happens. I'm gonna remove this existing ground from my sample sources list, and I will bring it over here. So I will be left with only two things. Existing ground is now gone, so you only have two kinds of list. One is this corridor, and then one over here in the middle. Okay, section. Problem is that they all are of the same color, so we need to add some colors to these sections. How we can do this? If I click this graph and go to sample more sources, I can do over here as well. I can come to top of the channel and change the style. I think I do not have this option available over here. No problem, just close it and just select the graph again and come to section view properties, and then everything that you see inside your section view is called sections. So you need to look for this options, sections. Okay, so I'm gonna come to type. I mean, you can see at this column this thing represents corridor, this thing represents surfaces. I mean, sections coming from surfaces, and then this one represents the drainage channel that we see in our section. Okay, ditch, invert level surface, ditch, top of drainage surface. I'm gonna make it of different color. How can I do this? First, I'm gonna make ditch invert level surface, give it to a different color. I will click style, which is existing ground for the right time being, and I'm gonna give it a different color. I will call it invert level. And come to display, and then I will in section I'm gonna change the display to, let's say, green. So our invert level surface will look green in the section view, and then I'm gonna make this other ditch top of drainage section. I will give it a different name. I will call it I will give it a different section. I'm gonna call this new style as top of drainage channel, and we'll make the display as yellow. Okay, now when you come over here, you can see that the invert level, it has gone green, and then there is this section invisible. Actually, I'm gonna select it and we'll bring it to front, so you can easily see that invert level surface and top of drainage channel surface, they are there in this section view. And then we can play a little bit with this link. Let's bring the existing ground again in our sample sources. Go to existing ground, just add it to the list so it comes. And then I don't want this label to come right now. What you can do is just click it and go to edit label group and just remove everything, because I don't want to label anything right now. Okay, since this is the existing ground, so let's give the existing ground some interesting color, some other color maybe. So existing ground is now there in the list as a section. We will change its style, and the style that it has right now is existing ground style. I will change the color over here to some other thing. Let's make it magenta and press OK and OK. Okay, so color of this is now changed. Existing ground is now magenta color. Now what I can do is that I need to make this, I need to increase this slope. I need to, let's say, make it something like this. How can I do this? I need to come to the assembly and increase the slope a little bit. So I'm gonna select the sub-assembly, and for your reference, these sub-assemblies were created in our previous videos, and you can just see my previous video and you will easily be able to make sub-assemblies like this. Okay, so I will select it and we'll come to sub-assemblies properties. We'll go to parameters and we'll make the slope more. I will make it 45%. Okay, and then I will make the other slope. We'll come to parameters and we'll make it minus 45%. And then I will do the same for the other sub-assemblies as well. I will make it 45%. And I will make this one as minus 45%. Okay, and then I will simply rebuild my corridor, and then I will come to my section view, and it is perfectly showing. I mean, now it seems okay. Okay, now that the two surfaces are being shown in our section view as sections, now we can create that visual reference in this profile view. How? Just click this profile view, go to profile view and come to hatch. I'm gonna create a new hatch called cut area and just call it channel. Make it drainage channel. Okay, and then I'm gonna make the upper boundary as exactly I have created the drainage channel hatch, but I need upper boundary and lower boundary profiles, and I don't have them right now. So what you're gonna do is that you need to come to this alignment that we have. This alignment, it does not have surface profile it does not have profiles for the new surfaces that have been created. So what you need to do is you need to click profile, create surface profile, and then alignment is already there, but we have to create new surface profile in this alignment. One will be design. If I just click this guy, we already have two profiles. One is design profile, which we can see in our profile view, and then there is this existing surface profile called existing ground surface. We will create two more surface profiles. I will click this invert level and we'll add it to the surface profile list, and then I will click this top of drainage channel and we'll add it to the surface profile list, and we'll press OK. Now if you come to the corridor, what you can do is corridor it has taken a strange shape, but no problem, we can play with it at any time we want. We will just select it and we'll come to profile view properties, and we'll make changes to this upper boundary. We have a profile for the upper boundary will be top of drainage channel surface, and lower boundary will be invert level surface, and we are gonna give it a shape style, and the shape style will be, we are gonna call it drainage channel, and then we can because this style will be for profile, so I'm gonna in brackets I'm gonna write profile as well, because this will help me identify the new style. So display, I'm gonna in plane I'm gonna turn it off, in model I'm gonna turn it off, in section I'm gonna turn it off, in profile I'm gonna turn it on, and I will give it a color, let's say anything, yellow. I will give it a yellow color right now, and I will change the pattern to solid fill. Okay, 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 boom. Your channel has now been created, and we probably in this video or in our next video, in fact in our next video we will solve this problem. I mean, why does it behave like this? Why does it go all the way through to this point? So at least we have a visual reference in our model now, and this visual reference now can help us play with the design profile, and then we can make many changes as we progress along. Hopefully this video helps in having some more in-depth knowledge of Civil 3D corridor modeling. If you have any question, just put them in the sections below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.